We just get fuel. We're definitely getting all the fuel. We get the commandos. There's nothing to repair or hull plates to heal, so we get upgrades. Think of all the YouTube content. I'm thinking of all the YouTube content I'm missing because the game's stuck in a thing where I want to make sure I get this achievement. My YouTube gets more traffic now than my Twitch does. Remember, my YouTube was getting more... On 1 hour a day, my YouTube was getting more traffic than my Twitch does. Unfortunately, it's worth 0 cents. Although, it would be worth probably triple what my... If I was monetized, if I could monetize, it would be worth triple what I get off Twitch. Is it the time of day I stream? No, the time of day I stream is where I'm going to get the most out of it anyway. Maybe Twitch shadow ban me? That's probably fair. I want the extra weapon dock. Squadron dock's okay as well, but I think the weapon... Oh, we can get both. Bueno los dos. Fuel. Let's get the scanner. No point getting dock recovery yet. Looking good. If you want hard shell, just order nachos. Nice. Boom. Straight up, I'm thinking 5, 3, 3, 3, 5 with 6 anomalies. So what else do we have? That's 16, 19 actually. I don't think we're going to beat that, yeah? That's a trading beacon. Shipyard? Yeah, shipyard, good. Okay. Four, 2, 4 is 10, 16. No, that's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's up, crew? Pre-shutdown ad? Kosh Tech, sleep tight knowing all your enemies are about to be dead. We need to, like, I think about between 10 and 12 fuel is fine. I need to work out what the commando level is. An Imperial battleship. Finally someone reasonable around here. Check out my wares. You won't regret it. Tell me about yourself. I'm a banker, Admiral. Or I was when the market still existed. You wouldn't know it based on the rags I'm wearing, but I was one of the wealthier people around here. Now I'm struggling to get by. Just like everybody else in this machine-forsaken sector. But maybe you're tired of sob stories. We can keep this solely a business transaction. Check out my wares. I offer good deals. No, I offer the best deals. Ask what he knows about the shutdown. What can you tell me about the shutdown? A soft shell taco is a burrito. I didn't see it coming. That's for sure. But I don't think anyone did. Maybe not even the old man. Oh, no, it's only a soft shell taco. If you roll it up a little bit tighter, it's an enchilada. You have to fold the ends over for it to be a burrito. But something unusual did happen before it all went down. What? Tetsuo ordered me to sell off a good chunk of the house's position on machine-backed securities. Weird, right? I mean, it didn't get any safer investment-wise than Omni-backed securities. But what was I going to do? Say no? When was this? Maybe 6 months before they shut down. Did he give you any reason why? No, but Tetsuo never explained anything to me, and I knew enough never to ask. What other food changes food type depending on the presentation? Folding the ends. Well, a pizza becomes a calzone if you don't cut it and you fold it in half. And seal the sides. Somehow. Yeah. Ask Caliban what machine-backed securities are. What do you know about machine-backed securities? Market talk, Admiral. Machine-backed securities were investments made in loans that lower noble classes sometimes took out to pay for their omnis. These loans were thought to be foolproof because everyone assumed purchased omnis would work to pay off the loans that their owners took out to buy them. Imperial banks bundled these loans into collections and sold them to investment firms who in turn convinced various investors to put money into these supposedly no-risk machine-backed securities. However, when the omnis mysteriously shut down, these loans and securities in an instance would have become totally worthless. And everyone who had invested in them, the banks, investment banks, investors, would have lost everything. Altogether, we're talking about billions lost here. Alright. What happened when you sold them? All the bankers, whether they were from minor or major houses, laughed at me basically. But that didn't stop them from buying what you were selling. No, you think bankers won't do a deal if they think you're stupid. Bankers would do a deal with a kid dying from Neo-N radiation if they thought it would make their wallet any fatter. Truth is, I made a fortune for Tetsuo and myself selling those securities because their value had increased over the years. But everyone, and that includes me, thought I was moving them too soon. There was no way of predicting the market was going to crash. There was no sign it was going to happen. I thought Tetsuo had lost it. Thought maybe he had one too many mods. But somehow he knew, because 6 months later the Omni shut down and everything fell apart. Ask him if he owned Omni Investments. That would be the same thing as saying a soft taco is a folded quesadilla. No, because a quesadilla is crunchy. And the soft taco is soft. Unless you microwave your quesadillas, which is very, very good to eat. But it's not restaurant standard. Soft tacos can't be crunchy, Habibo. That's why they're soft. Hard tacos can be crunchy. Yeah, burnt burrito can have a crunchy exterior. We're not going... You can't go into the realms of poorly prepared food. You have to go with quality prepared food. And if you toast a burrito, that's a preference, not the standard. It's like I love soft microwaved quesadillas, but that's a preference, not a standard. And yeah, poor quality is a quality, but it's not acceptable. I'm sorry, your argument is invalid. And brown is not a color. What about you? Did you have any machine investments? Of course. Machine investments thought extremely conservative, extremely long term. We're a can't miss, Admiral. "90% of my assets were wrapped up in those hunks of metal. Everyone I had them. And you were an idiot if you didn't. In fact, with the money I made from selling Aki machine-backed securities, I reinvested in even more machine-backed securities. I thought Tetsuo had lost it, like I said, or that maybe he snorted too much Special H. Special H for banking have gone hand in hand for decades. Anyway, 6 months later, the Omnis shut down and everyone's investments were suddenly worthless. Then the market run by Omnis crashed, and people lost everything they had in seconds. Hundreds of thousands committed suicide that very day. The crazy thing is, now I kind of think those people were smart. Smart? Yeah. To have killed themselves, ended things. They avoided a lot of suffering. Me, I just keep prolonging it, one miserable day after another. Please check my wares." He's still doing the hard sell. Alright. Ask what he knows about Tetsuo. What else do you know about Tetsuo? Besides the fact that he bet against the machines and won? Surprisingly little, really. I mean, here's the thing. Despite being one of his personal bankers for nearly 4 decades, I never met the man. Wow, he doesn't look a day over 30 and he's known him for 4 decades. Not once. I don't even know what the guy looks like. I guess what I'm trying to say is, despite making the guy billions over the years, I know almost nothing about him. I'm not sure anybody does. Maybe his underbosses, or his wife. But I'm not sure I'd bet on that either. His wife doesn't know anything. His wife's never met him. You won't be disappointed. I promise I have very good deals. Scratch that. I have the best deals. You know things are bad when even the bankers are suffering. Sounds like your wife. Yeah, you're just the guy she rolls her eyes at twice a day, right? He's got some Neo-N fuel and some commandos. We're going to take the fuel and the... Oh, we can't? We've got a lot of jumps in this sector. I'm going to take the fuel over the commandos. Oh, can we... What can we sell? Yes, chromoplasted his ass all over Discord. And he's telling anyone who will even listen to it to a sentence he types to go look at it. Akibara sung battleship. Incoming transmission. I'm not a violent woman. Okay, a little. But not attacking an Imperial would simply be a dereliction of duty. Good luck, Admiral. No, Naughty Pine, just by curious. Okay, they have... can't affect a battleship. And doesn't do any actual damage. Wow, these Akibara Sun battles are going to be not the greatest. He's got some fighters, so let's get the... He's got patched fighters, so let's just get the frigates out. Okay, so here's the thing, right? He's got two fighters, and I want to get good positions on them. So if we go with like here and here, if they come in the middle, we get ship damage and frigates on both sides. But I don't think they'll do that. I think we get both of them attacking from here, and this one's rendered useless. Maybe we put this one here. Because I don't think they're going to come around the top, and if they do, they only get to attack one, and if they attack here, we just move this one across. Okay, let's do that. Can I ever fully destroy the ships? That's how I've won the previous battle. Well, except when they've surrendered. Yes. You just get rid of both their hull plates and... Oh, I didn't put my other weapon online. Straight into my weapons. Jerks. Oh, actually, that's enough reason to go there, because we don't want them going on weapons. Look. They're gonna go here. Yeah, we've got a very defensive setup. Oh, actually. We're sending out drones. Which are really good against the frigates. Okay, well, what's he doing here? We go after their weapons, I think. Just to... Because their weapon's going to slow us down. We may as well shoot their weapon. Unless she's going to repair... If she's going to repair hull, we might have to go after hull directly. They want to negotiate a truce and is offering a fuel which is worth 20 scrap, but also fuel. I'm going to take this because we've got a lot of jumps this sector we can make, and I don't want to run out of fuel. And I think we're actually okay for scrap. We had a really good start. Yeah, the metagame is very FTL. You know, the way the events work and you're jumping. But the combat is real-time-ish. It's almost got a Stellaris sort of feel to it, because the squads do their own thing, but on a much simpler numbers sort of round. But with the hex bumps. So I'm detecting a scrapper battleship behind this station. Nice. It's hard to tell if it's hiding out of some kind of vulnerability or as part of a trap. Got chief for you, sir. We're picking up a pretty significant data vulnerabilities in that scrapper mainframe, sir. Meaning? Meaning that scrapper is vulnerable to hacking. Real vulnerable. Oh, I don't have a hacker. Let's ambush him. To battle station's crew, we're going in. I like it, Admiral. As often as I say, there's only one kind of scrapper. A dead scrapper. I've never heard you say that. No? Well, I'm going to start. You've ambushed the enemy. Your units are deployed and your weapons are ready to fire. In a defensive ship. Okay, so I think we can go up against this, right? Get our drones against the cruisers, maybe? No, we put the frigates out. Drones are really good against frigates, though. But they're both patched. Oh man, no, he's going to keep sending more, though. And we don't want to put the flak out. And we want to kill the shredder drones. That's gross. Yeah, I mean, our weapons should kill everything, right? And if we get if we have the cruisers out there, both cruisers should knock off these drones, yeah? And at 60 health, we won't die to flak. It's just if we can get out there in time. Oh, hang on. We can be really dirty too. Oh, it's not going to hit. Won't hit in time. I was thinking, like, if they hadn't put them, they'd spaced that better. That could have been a really good. I could have timed that so that it was coming into this general area when they were coming through. That would have been much better. Oh, he's not. Why is he not launching another one? Oh, come on. Look at these little drones being turds. Oh, they're going to die as soon as they get there. There you go. He wants to offer me fuel, commandos, and scrap. I'm going to take it. That is a good deal. Oh, how did my cruisers get wrecked? Not happy about that. That's okay. I'll probably actually repair them. They tangled with the fighter at the end. Yeah, I was a bit slow on seeing that fighter. I didn't think they were that low. That's okay. This is a situation where I want to be repairing my patch units, I think. Oh, we got another fight. Aki's ship, sir. Looks like it's about to attack that station. Incoming transmission. Greetings. We were just about to blow up his station, but I think we can fit you in. Good luck, Admiral. Alright, what do they got? What do we got going on here? Aki. He's doing fighters again. One stealthed, one not. Okay. We'll just put frigates out then. Yeah, one frigate in there. Great. Put the other frigate there. No, put the other one here so it can't go weapons, yeah? Or I could put a frigate here to block weapons. And do I put cruisers there? Put cruisers here, let them come at weapons, and the cruiser stuns them. And if they come up here, then we just stun them with our weapons. Wish we could put a patched unit back out. Dude, you do not want to be there. I kind of want to wish you could repair these like now if I bring them back now. It's almost worth nuking these drones. It is worth nuking the drones. And if I'd known we were gonna get all these, it's almost like when you reduce this, that's like a crew kill. Because look at him, he's like, I don't want to send anyone out there. They're just gonna die. Oh, too soon, Panz. I'm trying to be, I've been too cheeky there. Or was I? Okay, let's... They have no offensive capabilities. Yeah, a little bit early. I timed it for their dock when their dock was ready, but you've got to time it for when they're coming out. So this one would be a tough ship to do a whole campaign on like this. I mean, I think it'd be easy, but it is a little dull playing the defensive ship. But you know. Oh, do you have to send them back in again? Interesting. Almost, I mean, it's not a hard counter, but a very strong counter is just a basic targeted damage that does affects battleship hull. We have a Space Bender Mark II as our rewards. Incoming transmission from the station. Thank you, Admiral. I thought we were goners for a second. We're sending you something over in a shuttle. A little thank you for saving our lives. Nice. So we've received their gift in the hangar. The Books of Omni. Complete set, leather bound. They take us for believers. Did you get it? Nice, right? Should I help you and your crew get through these long dark days? I know it always helps us. Praise the Omnis. Aww. We always need toilet paper.